9 o'clock somewhere, so good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 44 of Everyday KT. As you can see in the title of this episode, we're talking about one of every Kiltie's, I just lost the word. Their nemesis, that's the word I was looking for. Public restrooms. Porta potties, bathrooms at the store, whatever you may have. These things generally are potentially a pain in the ass. So, several people have asked, how do you do that? Well, there's kind of two ways that you can go about using a public restroom. Now, before we even get into all of that, I had to say that today's episode is based on Kiltology number 114, because I'm sitting here thinking about what I wanted to talk about, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about something else. So I flipped open the book and I'm like, boom, this is what we're going to talk about. So there are two basic ways on how, my kilt belt is askew. Oh well. Two basic ways to go about utilizing public bathrooms. One is to, grab your pleats, pull them up around you, do your business, and be done with it. While that works for the, oh no, I have to go, we're at DEFCON 27, gotta go. Generally, I don't recommend that. It completely screws up your pleats. It gives you the huge potential of getting your kilt into the toilet or into the whatever is on the toilet. Not to mention, what the hell are you going to do with your sporin? Nature didn't give you a sporin when you were born. Managing that while you're going to the bathroom is fun at best, I promise. For those of you who don't know. So what do you do? Most public bathrooms, they have a hook of some sort. Somewhere in the bathroom, in the back of the porta potty, in the back of the stall, there's a hook. So usually these hooks, they'll have a tall hook in the front and a little tiny one at the bottom. So you just take your sporin off, place that over the small hook, take your belt and put that over the top of the hook, and then take your kilt and rest it on the back of that. Now yes, this is a fairly involved process, but think about it for a second. You're going into the bathroom. You know what's going into the toilet. You probably know what someone else put it in there beforehand, yet you don't know how good their aim is. So, if you're going to use a public restroom, regardless of the type, if you have a tartan kilt like this one, take it off, put the sporin on the hook, then put your belt on, then put the kilt on. If you're wearing a modern style kilt, that's a hell of a lot easier. Just take it off and hook it up by one of the belt loops. Most of the utility style kilts have belt loops of some sort. Just hook that on the loop, and you'll be fine. So that's kind of how you handle the public restroom. No, you're not going to get a how-to video out of me. That's just not in the cards. We're not going down that road. Not here. So looks like we've already got a couple of people itching to see something out of Volume 2 today. So we'll do that because today's episode is based on Volume 1. Slanja? Yeah. Not my favorite, but it's something. So, front of the back, let's go toward, well, I know the back of the book has lengthy entries, so we'll go right here. Ha ha ha! Merry Christmas. Well, since we bumped into the Merry Christmas edition, looks like we're going to go with Kiltology number 234. Beware blushing lasses bearing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer dolls with light-up noses. They are only trying to find their way to the mistletoe hanging beneath your kilt. I know there's a story to this one. I don't remember it for the life of me, but I'll try to remember it because 90% of these have some kind of story to them. I don't remember that one. No, yeah, Andrew, don't worry about it. No, we're not doing the how-to videos. So actually, Andrew brings up a good question. How do you manage a bathroom that has no hooks? So you've got a couple of options. In most any bathroom, you're going to find that they may have a handicapped rail on the sides. You can hang your belt through that and put your kilt over that as well. If worse comes to worse, you can actually flip it over the top of the door. That will ensure that you don't get your kit into any whatever you might find. So yeah, if there's no hooks, just throw it over the door or throw it over something else and you'll be fine. So there we go. Again, this is KT, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night. Be strong. Put a kilt on.